What's up, people? My name is Yashil Raj, and I am a coder who loves to do romance with the computer all the time. And I am the creator of We Are Programmers. Now it's time for Python programming. What we'll discuss here, we'll discuss about strings, numbers, lists, tuples, dictionaries, iterations, operators, and those are the key elements for coding. So in order to learn coding, you need to know all this so you can apply and have some fun. Okay, today we'll learn about how to install Python from web to how to develop our first code and deal with strings and numbers. Okay, that's good. Type searching for Python and go to the official website. It's python.org. Go to the downloads and choose your platform, whether that's Windows or Mac. Okay, after downloading the application, you have some app called idle. You have to open that, and there we go. After the startup, it looks like this. Now here you have to go to file, new file, and start coding. That's it. Now let me write name here, hello. Now we want to print this. Okay, we want to print this hello message. Let's run this. See, look, there is nothing printed here because there is an error. We have just kept a string. Now we have not printed that. So you have to print this. You have to use print function. Functions are really helpful. They have a lot of meaning. So if you run this again, hello is printed. And if you want to do some maths calculation, that will be really helpful, like 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, like that. And you can run this. What is that? 8? Yeah, 8. Look how old, functional. We don't like odd appearance. So
old tech, functional but old.
There is an app called PyCharm. And try searching for PyCharm. Go to downloads. You have to download this community download. It's right here. It's free and it's open source. You have to click download and save it. That's it. And try creating a file like txt document and rename it to something called
app. App is good. And rename that app.
And change the txt to .py. That's an extension for Python. .py is an extension. You have to right click it. Yeah, you want to change it? Yes, I want to change it. So there we go. Our beautiful icon is appearing here. When you open that, PyCharm gets open. Look, it already opened everything we want. It created a Python file and we are good to go. Now just try writing all the same things what we have done in the idle. Write print name. What's the name? It's like hello. And you gotta go to run section. You gotta run it. And you have to choose this app. What you have named here, that should be here. App here. And it's hello. Now I want to do some maths calculations again. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, now again run it. You can simply run it here. And yeah, hello and 8. A better understanding of the program. This is a comment. This doesn't interfere with the program at all. Those are helpful. Now this is a comment. Your name here. Now you want to print this name. When you run it, there's nothing printing like your name. So you have to use a print function here. When you use print function, what's in the print function will be printed here. This is the output terminal. The name is printed. You can initialize a variable and assign the value to the variable, or you can simply write it in the print function. Both are helpful. You can just simply write name equals to your name, and you can simply write print and name. Now what's your name? Now what's your name? Your name. That will be printed. That's really awesome to try. Now what I want to do is, let's write a variable name and initialize, assign a value to it called hello, and space hello people. Now this is a message here. This is a text message which in variable name. Now we can handle we can play fun with this thing, and we have to do everything we want. Now if we want to uppercase all these things, this is a string. When you print the name, it's a hello people. And if you want to uppercase all the letters here, you simply have to write a few lines again. That's it. Like up, I'm taking a variable up equals to name dot. When you click on dot, a lot of methods are going to appear. Okay, you can see something called m here. M means a method. str is for strings. This only works for string methods. That's it. This only works for string. Now when you click on name and dot means what we want to change for the variable name. Those all opportunities are going to appear here. Means we can do all these things. You can just change the text to uppercase. You can count how many L's are there in here. You can change all to lowercase. You can replace E with A like that, and you can check whether that's an alphanumeric or just an uppercase or what, like just like that. Okay, for now let's write this thing upper and click enter. That's it. Now in print you have to use up. When you click on up, when you run it, hello people will be in capital letters. Okay, these are the really basic things. You just need to follow that. You have to keep all this in mind, and you are good to go. You are doing a lot fast, so don't think this is too complex. These are the very basic things which every beginners do. Learn all these things. Now I want to change this name to lowercase. Lower. And hello people, those are in lowercase, man. It's really easy, right? Now I want to check that whether this name dot is in uppercase or not. Is uppercase here. Now just look carefully. Is uppercase is different with uppercase. Now let me give you some example. Now these both are different. Okay, is upper and upper, they both are different. They have no connection at all. Is upper, you used to check whether the string is in uppercase or not, and this upper is to convert all the letters to uppercase. Got it? That's the difference between is uppercase and uppercase. Now when you run this, is uppercase, now you can see something called v here. V is up. V is called variable. Now when you click on is up, the variable is going to print here. Run it, it's false. Now this is upper function this method, it returns Boolean value. A Boolean is nothing but true or false. That's it. All the letters are in capital, that will be true. If this now look, is upper means the name is not in uppercase, since now that should be false. Now that works. Okay, now what if I bring this bottom? Now you don't want the name to be here. Now you want this up here. Okay, now we got name equals to hello people, and upper means we are converting all these letters here to uppercase. Is upper is another variable where now you have to change this to up. Okay, where this up checks that whether that's in uppercase or not. Now when you run this false should be becoming true. There we go. It's awesome, right? Now again, if I want to print something called up, you have a great hello people and for true, and it's true. Now you have a visual concept of how strings works, how string manipulations work. Now that's really awesome. You're doing a lot faster. If you got this much long, that's really awesome. If you understand this, what do you say? 1 2 3 4 5. Now if you understand this 5-line code, you are awesome. You're doing awesome. Okay, now we'll think about in terms of indexing here. Now let me give you an example. Now we can change this all to uppercase, lowercase. You can change this E to A. Okay, let me give you that. Change is a variable here. Again, I use change name dot replace. Now in that you have to use which letter we want to replace. That should be in double quotes because we are dealing with strings. We should use a quotation, whatever, the single quote, double quote, what you want, and you have to keep E. Now look, I want this E here, here and here to be all A's. HALLOPAOPLA. That's awesome. Okay, and again you have to use comma here, because when you hover here, means when you hover your cursor here, you can see something called string, old string, comma, new string. Okay, when you and there is an instruction, this is an instruction box. When you keep comma and again A, means we want to replace A with E. That's awesome. Now when you print this, and there we go. That's different, right? Okay, now you can do a lot of things, funny things like that. And here we go, coming back to the topic again, indexing. We can change specific text to uppercase or to lowercase. Now how about going a lot further? What I mean is, how about checking how many letters are there in this name? Interesting, right? Letters equals to, now there's a function called len. Len is a function, and look, len is a function which helps to find how many letters are there. Length, the length of the string here. Let's say length of, I want length of name. Now when you print these letters here, it shows 13. Okay, let's actually count this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and this is 12. Now why the heck is 13? Okay, now we have only 12 words, then why it's showing 13? Because it includes this white space too. Okay, everything is a string, white space is also a string. You have to consider everything which are enclosed in quotations are strings, even the white space. There's something interesting topic is here. Now, if I only want to print this hello, isn't that awesome? I can also print only hello and only people. That's really awesome, right? Okay, let me give you that example. Changed equals to name, and this helps in indexing. These square brackets will give you a few basics again, and there are these kinds of brackets help. I mean, there are 3 kinds of brackets are used in this Python, so you have to be familiar with what kind of things it uses. For now, indexing is for these square brackets. In programming, general programming, the first character will be 0, H will be 0, E will be 1, L will be 2, 3, 4, 5. As I said before, space is also a character. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's good, right? Because it counts with 0. The length function does not count with 0, it counts with 1. In everything outside the length function, it counts with 0. Only the length function counts with 1. And now when you type 0 here, and if you put a colon here, listen, these are basics, don't think so complex. These are the real basics. Now I'll just explain this. Now name, okay, name here. Now what I changed here is name. Now it considers name. Now what is name? Hello people. Now when these brackets are open, Python thinks that it's indexing. Now what is indexing? It's indexing from 0. Now we got the starting point. Now if you keep an ending point here like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you print from 0 to 4, like H will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It just prints only till here. Okay, let me give you that. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you put from 0 to 4 and print changed, when you run it, hell man, what this hell? Different, right? That's the reason. Listen carefully. Now it prints from 0 to 4, but not actually prints the 4. It prints from 0 till 4, not 4 till 4. Now if you want this O to also be printed, you have to use 5. Now it prints from 0 till 5, but not printing 5. Till 5, not printing 5. Now when you run this, hello will be printed. Easy, right? Now if you want to print people, now you simply need to replace this 0 with 6, and you have to use from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is 12. This is also a 12. Now if you want to print only people, you have to keep 12, because we want to print till 12, but excluding 12. There you go, people. Now if you want to print this special character too, yeah, you simply you can change that to 13, and there we go. Now what if you keep like this? Now what do you think the output is? It starts from 0 and ends till the string ends. Here we go. Awesome, right? Really awesome. Okay, that's a fast and easy way. Nobody can explain like me. That's the fastest way to learn strings. That's what I've covered in just a few minutes. Now we'll discuss about numbers now. Now what can we do with these numbers? You can simply use a print, and you can perform some calculations here. That's it, print. Numbers are only for this calculation, addition like that. No, you can do everything you want. Like if you want to if you keep 2 minus 82, now what do you think the answer is? I think it's 80. Oh, come on, that's minus 80, I guess. Okay, I'm really weak in maths. Now create a variable called number equals to, let's say 2021. This is 2021, and if you add something called add equals to number plus 2, that's good. Sub equals number minus 2.
Multiplication equals to number multiplies by 2. Division equals to div equals to number divided by 2. And what do you say?
Now this is called a float division. Okay, I mean it returns a floating point like 0.0 something like that. And int division
equals to number /2 means a double slash is for float, double slash is for integer. Now when you run these all things, now when you print out all this number, come on man, that's a headache. Number, add, print, sub, come on, print multiplication, print division, print high division. Oh, come on.
Now that's the year. And when you add 2 plus 2, when you multiply that by 2 into 2, that's a division. As I said before, it gives a floating point. That's a float division. And when you put double slash here, that's an integer division. Okay, if you want to create a tables program like 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, just like that, there are some methods you can write like that. That's really awesome. It's easy. Now let me write a print here. Print, you can, first thing you should use strings. Okay, now we want to get an output like 2 into 2 equals to that. That's an output we want. So you have to use a string there. And 2 into 1 equals to, just leave like that. And what I'm doing is I'll just copy that,
paste. Now we got something called 2 till 10. 2 on the 2, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this doesn't look like a tables program because there's a star here. That actually looks pretty close. Okay.
Now when you run this app, yeah, there we go. 2 1 2, it just goes till 2 into 10. Okay, now we don't have anything, the value 2 1 2 equals 2, that's it. Now in order to do that, you have to use numbers. You have to put a comma and 2 into 1, okay, and comma 2 into 2,
comma 2 into 3, comma 2 into 4, comma 2 into 5, comma 2 into 6, comma 2 into 7, comma 2 into 8, comma 2 into 9, comma 2 into 10.
And you can't use x here because that's not a multiplication operator. That x is not a multiplication operator.
Okay, operators, we'll discuss that shortly.
Okay, when you run this, there we go. 2 1 2, 4 6 8 10. Congratulations, now we have done a two table program. Now we simply can do for 3 tables or 4 tables like that. The output is same, but the number of lines are different. Look how short was that. I am not going to explain this in this video. So until then, all the best. You are a good programmer, and bye. Guys, wait for a minute. We have a question from the comment section. It's from Niharika. She got stuck somewhere in between and she asked us for help. So the solution for that problem is actually on my Instagram page. So if you like to know the solution, you really need to go to the page. I'll just link that in the description. And all the best. Bye.